Okay, welcome to part 2 of our calendar math lesson. And if you I hope you can see it. It's just the way the camera is. I only have like about a half a foot of space to go in between the camera and our calendar math board. So I hope you can see it, but I have 1 out of 100 on our daily ticker. And then next to it, I have 2%. And I'm going to give you a second to think, what is the correlation between percent, fractions, and decimals that we went over in prior lessons? Go ahead, think about it for a second. How many of you said that a percent, a fraction, and a decimal, they all mean the same thing? Percent is Latin for per, meaning out of 100 or out of, and cent means out of 100. So 2% means 2 out of 100. The fraction 1 out of 100 means the same thing as percent. It's just written in English, 1 out of 100. And so today is our third day of school. And so our third day of school, I'm going to write the third way we could write out of 100. While I'm writing it down, I want you to think, what is the third way I could write 3 out of 100? That's not a fraction, and it's not a percent. Okay, do you have it in your mind's eye? How many of you said 3/100ths? In 4th grade, you went over the tenths place value. And now in 5th grade, we are really concentrating on the hundredths place value. Now here is our decimal point, and the decimal point is the symbol that separates whole numbers from parts of numbers. So right here we have 3 parts out of 100. And I will put this up here on our ticker for our third day of school. And to give you some visualization, I'm going to hold up our party here. You're right. This whole square represents one big party that all of Redland Schools does together. That the 100th day of school equals one party. And so for 5th grade, we've separated that we want to, each day is going to represent 1/100th of the party. And so today is going to be our third day. Third day, we're going to fill that in. And so now we have 3 out of 100. And we can say it's 3 out of 100. We can say it's 3%. And we can say it's 3/100ths. All 3 different ways mean the same thing.